Young Kobe.
Was that a good one?
That was nice.
Okay.
That was nice. It's your first time clapping for us.
I'm a beginner guy.
Bring the mic closer.
Oh, okay. There.
Yeah, bring it a little bit closer.
How's that?
Is that cool? Speaking of it, quick little mic check before we get off.
Mic check.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
You like that? All right.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Anything Can Happen podcast, episode 44. I am your host, Captain of the Cruise, Straw Hat Squirrel. With me to my right,
Yeah, it's Young Goof, baby. What's happening?
brand new, here with us today, straight across from me, we have
Sima, a.k.a. Big Swoski.
Big Schwersky. First time on the pod, brother. You feeling a little nervous?
Just a little bit.
A little bit nervous. We're not going live today, so it's not as bad. We won't have anybody in the chat talking mess.
Nah. I don't think so.
But before we get on to it, let's start with our weeks. How's everybody's weeks been? Anything going on?
I was sick as a dog. I missed work twice. I was just recovering.
Oh, yeah, you looked like hell.
Everybody's getting sick now, bro.
Did you hear about the stomach virus? Yeah.
Stomach virus.
Yeah, the stuff that caught. I gotta bleep that. Bleep that for me, Manny. Bleep that name. I don't want everybody to know his name, but yeah, my mom's boyfriend caught. Dude was hallucinating in the hospital. I talked about it a couple weeks ago how he was running around the hospital naked.
Yeah, no, I didn't have no stomach flu. Mine was my asthma.
Nah, yeah, it was just my throat. Just about a mucus type.
I feel you. We had a little barbecue on Sunday just for us being back, and I thought I was built different. I ended up getting sick from this man.
It's not my fault.
It is not his fault. He said that he was sick, and I neglected it. I thought I was built different. So you're gonna see me eating halls today, fam. Anybody else want one?
Nah,
I got them on deck right here.
Just give me one. I'll take one.
Yeah, because you're gonna need them. So yeah, everybody's been sick. What happened to me this week? Not to me, but I got a call the other day that my girlfriend got chased by a bat inside her store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was told that.
How was that?
So they thought it was a bird, but it was crawling on the wall. And then she's a little smart. She was like, I don't think birds can crawl on the wall. And then they went to really examine up on it, and they was like, oh, it's a bat. So they ran. Told the manager, he came in, he was like, oh, crazy.
No,
later,
bust it off the phone.
Dip for the day. Didn't do nothing about it. So later on, I guess they ended up chasing her through the back end of the store. She's okay. She bumped her knee. It's a little bruise.
It was a fruit bat.
Fruit bat?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's crazy. My girlfriend got attacked by a bat. Speaking of bats, I just finished watching that vampire show Castlevania everyone's been talking about, Nocturne. And let me tell you, these vampires,
They
be keeping busy.
You showed me a couple episodes.
So I thought about it. I mean, it's kind of valid. If you're immortal or living forever, of course you're going to want to partake in a lot of activities.
Festivities.
Yeah. These vampires were having Diddy parties.
Oh, I know. That's why I stopped watching it.
No. Well, that was the first season. That was the first part. Nocturne's a whole different one. Nocturne's about it's a descendant of the first one. So the first Belmont, I showed you the first episode. Trevor Belmont, who's a dog. His descendant, Richter's, is kind of a crybaby at first, but he got hands.
Some wild work.
Yeah, he got hands. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. But these vampires be staying busy. And so even back then, this whole show is based in the 1911, back when it was the Revolutionary War. And, slavery was still around. So, most of the people, of higher power, slave masters, were vampires.
Like the 1800s, pal.
Like the late 1800s.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah, 1911 was when the war started. They even said it on there.
First World War?
No, Revolutionary, I think, or something like that.
It was the first
World War. Some kind of war. They were dressed up in blue and red, man. It was Bloods and Crips. They were duking it out, but there were vampires involved too.
What the
Yeah, and then there's another main character who's she was a slave and she got freed, but she had like powers of like an African deity locked away in her. It's a crazy show. I got recommended to watch
I don't
it.
even want to watch it.
I'm not gonna recommend to watch that for anybody who's like. Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend that for anybody. It's a. If you're really into anime, it's something you'd probably want to watch. It's a really good story, but I wouldn't recommend it for people.
I elbowed the mic.
All right. But the vampires be. Yeah. That's all I want. That's what I wanted to say about that. That and I caught up with Bleach. I gotta say, Udiyu is a hoe.
I'm like catching up on Black Clover right now.
So where I'm at with Bleach right now, the homie Udiyu was a homie who was an enemy that turned to homie, and then at the end, and then the last season right now, he turned to enemy again and shot one of the homies through with a bow.
Oh damn!
Yeah, thought he killed the homie, but really he was like double agenting, but didn't help at all being a double agent. Didn't help at all being a double agent. Really just stopped the homie from really completing the mission at first, and then killed a couple of our homies on our side.
I'm in
so
Black
Clover, didn't help us at
all. Where they figured out they can't heal his arms.
Oh, that's sad. And everyone was out trying to find stuff.
Yeah, it's literally that episode I just got done with. Everyone went out, left them in the early morning to go to try to figure out what they can do for him.
I don't. Quick shout out to the boy Gordon. He doesn't get as much respect as he does on the Black Bulls. The poison guy.
The poison guy.
The guy that been talking like this.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen him do shit. They just leave him.
It's because
they left him twice already.
2 times.
Two times?
Yeah, for a war situation, they left. They just because he's so quiet, they forgot about him.
What the hell?
He literally whispers to talk.
That's messed up, bro.
He's the homie though. He thinks he thinks of everybody as like a best friend to him, even though because he never really had friends. So, like everybody's part of the crew. Like, oh, we're best friends.
Yeah.
Talks like, oh, we're best friends forever.
Yeah, he talks like you. They bring up subtitles because he's literally whispering the whole time.
Okay.
He's a cool guy though. Cool guy. Really weird.
I need to watch that.
He just looks weird. He looks like a mime, right?
Nah, he looks like just like an emo kid. I guess he has like black lipstick and then like black circles around his eyes.
Like a mime.
Mime, yeah.
Does mime have black eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a white face.
Yeah, he's a mime. But what about you, Sway? What you been? How's your week been?
It's been pretty good, man. You know, same old at work, basically. But yeah, everything been good, bro.
All right.
Everybody doing good.
Quick anime note. What animes you been watching?
Well, I just finished Sakamoto.
We'll talk about that in a bit. What else?
What else? No, honestly, recently not that. Oh, and solo leveling too.
Okay. The hype.
The solo and then Sakamoto.
All right, now Sway, since this is your first time on the pod, I want you to introduce yourself more to the people. I want them to get to know you. So, what is your favorite anime of all time? Not just the new, not just the old, all time. Because my top one is Full Metal Alchemist. Great show. Goofy's is in Attack on. What was it again?
Inuyasha.
I knew it was Inuyasha. Classic. What about you, Sway? What is your favorite?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I'll probably put weird freaking it's Dragon Ball. I'll probably put it up there.
Dragon Ball is a starter for all of us. That's honestly that was a top
because that's how I really started watching like anime. Just freaking and watched all of Dragon Ball.
Mine was Inuyasha. I just got stuck one day at the Mo. No one was even paying attention to it.
Good days.
And like I was just watching it, and it was literally like when I used to sneak out. And so it was literally like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Everyone was just chilling, talking. I'm just focused on the TV. The episodes go by, and it's like, when you still watching, I was like, hey, is no one going to press play?
You're the only one watching?
Yeah, they're like, you're the only one watching this. I was like, oh, never mind then. All right. What is this called?
Yeah.
So from Dragon Ball, who is your favorite character from Dragon Ball? Are you a Goku guy, or are you a Vegeta guy? Are you a Trunks guy, or are you a Piccolo? Goofy's a Majin Buu guy.
Majin Buu? That's you? Okay.
Demon Timon.
Skinny one.
I'll probably say Goku, honestly.
Goku kid?
Yeah.
I'm a Gohan guy, Teen Gohan, or Future Trunks.
Gohan.
Yeah.
Gohan second, honestly, to me.
Or Frieza. It's one of those two.
See how much of a demon this guy is. You guys can tell. You guys can tell by 2 of his top 3 favorite characters. Goofy's on demon timing. Manny, I know our producer watches this. Our audio engineer, he watches. He's a big fan of Dragon Ball Z too. Manny, listen to how much this guy how much of a demon he is.
I don't even watch this show.
Let him know.
But other than that, what about your favorite new gen anime, like the new stuff coming out? Because Dragon Ball is, is it overall?
Yeah, new gen.
What out of all the new gen coming out, what has your eye the most? What story do you want to see complete?
Honestly, I say Jujutsu. Honestly, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I heard the ending sucked.
No.
I heard the manga ending sucked.
You read it? Yeah,
I haven't read it. 'Cause I'm only reading my hard copies now.
Yeah.
So I haven't been keeping up. I'm not going to spoil nothing on what's coming up. But I heard the manga ending sucked. Fans are mad about it. But fans are mad about. They're always mad about endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just mad because the stuff ended. The AOT guy got death threats.
For real? That's crazy.
So the JJK editor, instead of showing his actual face whenever he goes out to like the signings, he'll wear a hat or a costume. Last time he went out as Mechamaru. Mm-hmm. He went out in the whole robot
That's
fit.
crazy.
Tight. I thought that was tight.
What?
He pulled out the R2D2 real quick.
Yeah, he's like, y'all ain't gonna see my face. Y'all ain't gonna know who I am ever. Y'all gonna send me death threats.
That's funny.
That's a valid man though. All right. So in JJK, since we're talking about it right now, whose ability would you want? That's a question for you too.
For me,
He said a brother.
the brother. You want the okay?
You
I
want
don't know.
Toto.
I'd probably say Gojo.
Okay, I was about to say no Gojo.
No
I was about to
Gojo.
say that's kind of cheating.
No Gojo, no Yuta. Those two.
Sukuna either.
Yeah, no Gojo, no Yuta, no
Sukuna.
Sukuna. None of those 3 main character guys, because those guys are legit. All could have been like, we'll make this guy main character.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll make this guy. They made 2 guys, 2 OP. They're like, all right, we'll just throw Yuji in there, and still made him OP.
I'll probably throw in Panda. Honestly.
You beat Panda?
Yeah.
He wants 3 lives.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Three
Dude, 'cause he
lives,
has
2 transformations.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'd probably go with I'd probably do Megumi's.
Megami.
Yeah.
Fushiguro.
Come on, Birdie. Come on, Birdie. Wow. Come on, wow.
Freaking summon.
He brought a pistol out.
I know I did it wrong. I don't know whose hand signs. All I know is the Birdie.
He's throwing up gang signs and stuff.
Probably. But all right, so JJK Power Source. What else have you been watching? I know there's got to be something else. Nah, honestly, I can't really think of much else.
Did you ever watch Blue Lock?
No, I haven't started that, dude.
Oh, you're sleeping on Blue Lock.
So that's what I should watch next then? Blue Lock?
Nah, when does that one come out? I feel
Probably
like
next year.
Yeah, I was like, he has time for that one.
Yeah, you can wait for Blue Lock.
How
for
many
a while.
episodes on that one again?
There's
47?
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
47 in all.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first season was 24, last season was 23 for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why they did that. But, so, besides anime, let's go cartoons now. What was your childhood cartoon that you liked watching every day after school or before school?
Oh, dang. Let me see. I'd honestly watch a lot of Cartoon Network and then Nickelodeon too. But from Cartoon Network, I'd watch a lot of Courage Cowardly Dog, honestly.
Courage.
IRP.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, just talked about that last week too.
Dang.
It's tough.
So since you weren't here and I asked it last week, what was your favorite episode from it, if you can remember? Because mine had anything to do with the ducks.
With the ducks.
Yeah.
There was this one, the one that freaking gives you like nightmares, bro. When Courage went outside, and then you see this one. I don't know. It was like this lady, like looked like a zombie and it looked like all like.
Return
Yeah,
the slime.
that one, dude.
That one got
Imagine
everybody
watching that
nightmares.
as a kid, bro. Like what the heck,
That one gave
That's messed
everybody
up.
nightmares, bro.
dude? That's to this day.
I think another comfort show from back then that I don't talk about a lot either was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, that was a good one too, dude.
I was not good at that card game. I was terrible at it until I grew up and actually started understanding that Yugi be cheating. You can't do what he does in the show.
I do what Yugi does in the show.
That motherfucker be cheating. He's like, pot of greed. I'm like, pot of greed.
That's what I do.
Bro's a
That's how I used to
cheater.
play.
But,
I had a little thing on my wrist.
Oh, you had the disc
The whole,
tee?
yeah, the whole, the tech
That was the Rolex back then. That was the flex.
Yeah.
Damn.
What was your guys' favorite card from the show? Favorite monster? I was a fan of Red
Probably.
Eyes.
I want to say either Red Eyes or Dark Magician.
Yeah, Red Eyes was hard.
Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Oh, yep.
I'd say, honestly.
Mr. Kaibas. All right. Very valid. But you guys have any news for the week?
Oh, they've announced the cast for Doomsday.
Do you have the list?
I
for
have
us?
most of it. After a certain point, I'm just gonna say all of them.
Yeah.
But the people that are included in this are Thor, all the
Hemsworth?
Fantastic Four,
Bo.
Black Captain America, the
Falcon guy?
Yeah, the Falcon guy.
Okay.
Winter Soldier,
Okay.
Black Panther's sister because she's the new Black Panther.
That's valid.
Ant-Man,
Yeah.
the wannabe Captain America from the TV show. If you have to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I think I've seen clips of that. And
Yeah.
he's like, should I put the shield down? I'll fight about the shield.
Yeah,
yeah.
He gets whooped.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then Shang-Chi,
Shang-Chi? The
Yeah.
dude from the other
The
movie?
Immortals or whatever.
Oh, never mind.
Or something like that. I forgot what it was called. It's pretty much like the Doctor Strange shoe. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot I didn't see that movie.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah.
And then Namor, which is the
ocean guy from...
Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then Loki.
Namor.
And then X-Men. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because there was too many to remember, but it was
Wolverine.
No, so I have a list. I have a list of people that are not in it, but it was Professor X, Magneto. These are all the OG people. Magneto,
Beast.
Beast is in it. I was gonna say Floop because he said Floop, but Nightcrawler.
Let's go. I was hyped about Nightcrawler.
Cyclops, and who was the last one? There's someone else. I can't remember. But and then there's more people that honestly I don't really know where they're from, so I just and more. But the people that are not in it are Deadpool, Wolverine, Storm, X-23,
Channing Tatum.
Hulk. Oh, Channing Tatum is in the movie.
He's
He's
gonna
part of
be
the
in the
X-Men. That was the
movie,
last one.
Let's
Gambit.
go.
Gambit's in it.
I was
Yeah,
like, I didn't
Gambit's
hear
in it.
Gambit. I was like, bro, he needs to.
Yeah, Gambit. That was the
He's
last
trying to
one.
make a name for himself.
Yeah, that was the last one I couldn't think of. So I said the Hulk, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be a lead-up movie then. That's got to.
It's still a stacked roster,
Yeah,
honestly.
there's another movie coming after that. But yeah, that's who's gonna be in it, and that's who's not gonna be in it.
All right, so out of that list, then who you guys most hyped to see in that movie?
To see in it,
You guys already heard how excited I got when I heard Nightcrawler and Gambit.
probably seeing the X-Men because these are all the OG X-Men people from like the original X-Men 1 through 3 series.
Do you think they'll have the original suits?
I feel like they might have the ones from 1 through 3 rather than being the OG suits that are blue and yellow.
The Wolverine suit?
Who, the X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, they're coming in their fits already.
Yeah, they're gonna have their new fits. There's
Yeah.
like their baby blue with the white, like the old futuristic ones.
How you like the new fits?
I mean, it's that's how they looked in the comics because they were like in the past, but like in futuristic times type shit.
Remind me of Frozo.
Frozen.
Yeah, because it's a baby blue rather than being a navy blue.
So most excited for Gambit and Nightcrawler. What about you, Sway?
I say Dr. Doom, bro. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
not.
he's
It's his
gonna say
movie.
Hey, I'm saying, still saying, fucking.
That's his movie,
Iron
duh.
Man,
It's gonna
Iron
be
Man
Robert
himself,
Downey.
fucking Robert Downey.
Robert Downey.
See, I'm
man.
excited to see Ryan Downey back. Man. What about? All right. So, who you guys most pissed about not being in the movie?
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Having most of the X-Men there and not Wolverine. That is pretty.
Yeah, he's honestly the main guy, honestly.
Forgot. Let me go back to the list of who's not in it.
I'm kind of mad Spider-Man's
You
not
said
in it
Deadpool,
at
Wolverine.
all.
Yeah, it was Wolverine, Hulk, and Spider-Man.
Hulk's not gonna be in it?
No, he's not gonna be in it.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like these are like the Avengers. Like
Yeah.
those three.
Yeah.
Not Wolverine, but the two Avengers. You know.
Well, right now, nobody really knows Spider-Man. So
I know, but they're
Oh,
they're
yeah.
putting out a movie with Spider-Man about all that nonsense. Oh, they're
I'm
gonna
kind of
put it
pissed that he's not in it at all either. Like, not even like a small cameo of him seen like.
from a distance. He'll
Yeah.
probably be in his movie.
I hope so. I hope so. When's his movie come out?
I don't remember.
Damn. What's his movie called?
I don't remember.
Damn. Who's in his movie?
I think they're bringing back. I think they're bringing back all 3 Spider-Man. So I'm not mistaken.
Again?
They're doing it for some movie. I forgot what movie.
I don't know. Andrew Garfield's still my favorite.
Your favorite Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's a funny Spider. He's a funny Spider-Man. He was actually Spider-Man.
Nah.
Yeah.
Who's your
Tobey
favorite?
Maguire was
Toby? That's the OG right there,
yeah.
Because he was the nerd. He was the one who was getting bullied. He was getting picked on. He has the original story of Uncle Ben getting shot.
That's a classic, man.
I like how Andrew was more like goofy though. Like he was more funny with it.
Like his personality.
Yeah, Toby wasn't as funny with it.
Nah, Toby didn't let his bitch die.
Toby was a little bit more serious, that's why.
Didn't Toby let Aunt May die too?
No,
Are you sure about that?
that was
Tom? I know Tom's died.
yeah, Tom. Because
But
Spider-Man.
didn't Green Goblin pull up
No,
on
I
Aunt May
think
and
so.
Toby's?
Goofy, yeah, from the first movie. Aunt May.
No, she got put in the hospital.
Oh, she got put in the hospital?
Yeah,
Because they're freaking
Oh.
out.
she got put in the hospital. Because there's different versions of Spider-Man, obviously. So they all have different
Man, bring my boy
supposed to
Miles back.
happen. Everything is supposed to happen in their timeline the way it happens, because that's there's always gonna be a tragic death in any type of Spider-Man's life that he's gonna have to go through. Whether it be, I think Tom Holland's Aunt May, and then
He never had Uncle Ben, huh?
no, that's what I'm saying. That they all have that tragic death in their story, and it has to happen because they even said in the movie with that Andrew Garfield saving MJ from Tom Holland, that he interrupted the death that's supposed to happen.
Oh, so he was gonna lose Mary Jane too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait a minute.
That's why he had.
Wait a minute. Andrew Garfield still. Wait. We didn't even see Mary Jane in Andrew Garfield's world.
Yeah, we have, and they're all 3 in the movie.
His MJ.
No, yeah.
We never met a Mary Jane in that verse. His was Gwen.
Zendaya.
No, I'm talking about Andrew's.
Oh, I know, it's Gwen. She dies.
I know, so there's still an MJ.
That's his MJ.
But there's still an MJ then.
No,
You mean to tell me there's not an MJ in that verse too?
they don't show one.
No, yeah, they don't.
She's got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
She's in Paris right now. She's in Paris right now. I'm hoping Andrew will still find love.
Andrew Garfield.
But yeah, that's honestly a stacked roster for Doomsday. I want to see my Spider-Mans though.
Yeah, I feel like Spider-Man should definitely replace Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man, dude, he's such a nothing character right now.
For his movies are ass.
I feel like he's gonna pop
He
up.
had one good movie.
He's gonna pop up and do some stupid shit, like be like, "Oh, I brought the pizza. Y'all didn't want anchovies or some shit." I don't know.
He'll say something
he's gonna
like
have like 3-4 lines in the whole movie max. Because
I want to see what
love for
kind of
Ant-Man.
shape Thor is in.
he should be fit.
No, because remember at the end of Love and Thunder, he was low-key still like
Yeah,
fat.
he was. Yeah.
Okay, then he might be.
He had the dad bod going on.
I hope he's. It should be like a Sakamoto thing. He can just like get
Sakamoto.
get fit quick.
When he's fighting?
Yeah, it could be like a get fit quick thing, right? With Thor and Sakamoto, same.
Same. I don't know if that works.
Same, but different.
All right, news I got coming out. We're like by next week, April, anime for April. We got Fire Force. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, finally gonna finish it.
We got Windbreaker. Really excited for that.
Yeah, we finally get to see the fight.
Gang War. We got Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
I am
was gonna be a good
hyped
finally
about
get to
that.
see it in the anime form and not in a movie form.
Never even seen the movies.
Dante.
Never even seen the movies.
Well, it's not called Dante. Watch it.
But yeah, I heard about the older ones, so I just never watched them.
Yeah.
So you said he's from Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the game.
Damn.
We'll
I
play a
don't
little
remember
after
that
so you
guy.
can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably need to remember. That's why. This is the longest time ago.
We got
He's OP.
Vigilantes, My Hero Vigilantes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, new story.
Yep. That comes out April 7th too. And I want to show you guys the trailer for this other one, Lazarus. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty
The
good.
Lazarus Effect.
I think it's from the same studio as the old school Cowboy Bebop one. Same kind of animations too.
Is it a horror?
No, it's more like an assassin thing too. A lot of assassin stuff coming out now.
Yeah.
Let's write an anime about assassins.
I want another sports one to come out.
Some more sports anime.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
just
I want
watch
another
Ippo.
sports one. Nah.
Ippo is
The ones
boxing.
on Crunchyroll be pissing me off because they're not dubbed.
I seen a football one on there too.
Like there's a couple baseball ones I wanted to see and they're all sub. I was
No,
like,
no.
You're gonna have to watch, bruh. Watch the volleyball one.
nah.
I'm telling you, it's gas, bro.
That
So
one threw
gas.
me
What's the football one called?
Is it a football one?
That's
Yeah.
what he
There's
just
a
said
football
right
one.
now.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like right there on my list. It's like, oh,
In
check it
English?
out. Check it
Oh,
out.
recommended.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Is it dubbed?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
What the?
I haven't checked it out, but I'm saying it's on there.
Just give it a look. You gotta give it a
There's
look.
a golf one too. It looks pretty gas.
Golf?
That's
What
gonna
the
be
heck?
sub.
Yes.
That's gonna be sub.
There's a golf one that looks gas
Honestly,
too.
I tried looking up all the sports one. Everyone that looked
They're all
dope,
sub,
they're
huh?
all sub. I was like, bruh,
Dang.
where the dub at?
They making you read.
You gotta wait on it.
I'm not a reader.
Not a good redder. Last thing I got though, Baskin Robbins and One Piece are collabing. They're
What's
coming
that
out.
mean?
They're coming out with a gum flavor. It's gum fruit punch,
Ooh.
new flavor. I got. I can't
Is
show.
there a
It.
fruit punch?
I can't. But it's a gum flavor one. I'll pass it this way.
But
after.
is it? They're actually what is?
They're new. It's a new flavor.
I know, but like in One Piece.
No, the fruit. There's actual fruits.
The gum fruit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. What color is that?
purple.
It's gonna look
But-
purple to drink.
He'll show you right now. The only thing I got, like with that, devil fruits are supposed to taste like shit, bro. They're not supposed to taste good. So like these ice cream flavors gonna have
they
like
got
a
different
sour,
flavors.
gonna have
I
like a
was
sour
about to say
taste
something
to
out
it.
of pocket.
I'm kind of like, I'm still gonna go try these motherfuckers when they come out, but like,
Let me know.
Yeah, that chocolate one looks pretty good.
I'm not a chocolate guy.
if I ate chocolate before I sleep, I have weird dreams. But I'm
They had a
pretty
variety.
hyped
That's
about
crazy.
that. I want to
They
go.
got a good variety.
We'll all go shoot a little vlog. Go over there pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
Once it comes out, go test it out. There's more than 31 flavors now, right?
The fuck is 31 flavors?
I haven't been in a long time, so they probably added more.
59.
Jesus.
72. Well, I don't know. I'm not good with numbers and letters and word problems and stuff like that.
I don't know. I just said a random number.
Wait, so you never heard the 31 flavor thing?
No,
No.
I haven't. That's why.
Nah.
No.
So it was a thing like a while back. I'm pretty sure there's more flavors now, but Baskin Robbins only had 31 flavors back then. So people would go like, oh, I'm gonna do the 31 flavor challenge. Try all 31 flavors.
So you get like a one scoop of each.
Pretty much.
That's like you get a cartoon ice cream.
Type shit.
Damn.
People are weird, bro. But
That's a lot of ice cream.
on to the week. What do y'all want to start with? I feel like the least boring again was Shangri La.
What happened to Shangri La? Oh, I thought Shangri La was dope, and I kind of see what y'all mean by I Am Sunraku.
Yes. So Shangri La is a anime based on a video game. And the main character is a scumbag, but he's a cool guy, but he's a scumbag. So if we were in a party, we were all to get loot, and it would split things differently.
Yeah.
But we all came together for it. He has a certain thing equipped to him where he can't equip no armor or no nothing.
Uh-huh.
And he has a certain trinket key that you can plug into something we all share called Inventoria, which has a bunch of Gundam type suits that we can use because we don't have the mark that he has, but he won't give us the key.
What do you got?
No one can use it before me.
Dickhead.
That's crazy.
But so this episode starts out with Sunraku and I didn't catch the girl's name.
I didn't catch the girl's name
Yeah,
either.
they're pretty much finishing up their fight.
He's
he-
just doing everything to throw her off.
Yeah, and he's still testing out the whole hero role play shit. He's like, he lets a guy. There's a guy hanging on a ledge in the video game, and then in this game they're playing right now. You're supposed to like role play as a hero and a villain. He was role playing a hero, so he's like, "What happens if I don't save you?"
He said, "I die."
He's like, "What?" He's like, "What are you doing?" Because he played like an old samurai. So the dude was like, the NPC's like, "What are you doing, old man? Help me! Help me!"
Yeah.
He's like, "How'd you get there? Where's the person go that got you here?" NPC still tripping, like, "Bro, help me up." And he's like, "All right, where can I get a cup of coffee at?" NPC's like, "Dude, what the fuck's wrong with this old man?" And so he eventually helps him up, and finds the girl he's fighting. She has a villain equipped, which is her main.
It's like vines, right?
Yeah,
Or like,
her main thing is like vines and trees and shit.
yeah, I don't know, or like roots, I should say.
She reminded me of Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her main method of attack was a counter attack. So she would throw shit at you, run away, and then try to turn it on you. So Sunraku noticed it and charged her, and as she went for a counter attack, he just stopped and said, "Ha! Can't do shit if I know the counter attack's coming. I just fucked up your whole plan."
That's what reminded me of me. He was just mocking her and laughing at her, just like, you thought you suck. You're not gonna get me. You almost got me, but didn't.
So he ends up winning that match, and as they want to go back and talk in real life, he has to do a little battle with Pencil so she can test it out.
She's an asshole.
Turns out the other homie they're playing the game with in their 4-man squad, instead of actually fighting him, she chose a villain, and she just fucked with all the NPCs and started throwing NPCs at him, and he had to play the hero part and try to save him. So she ended up winning the match like that.
Yeah, so she's throwing him at him, and as he's catching to save him, she just went for the kill.
Damn.
Yeah, she's an asshole.
That's messed up.
So they're playing this game to go for a tournament. Your dog's twitching. Playing this game to go for a tournament. And the main guy that invited our main character out, he's very rich. He's a pro gamer. He lost last year to the reigning champ. And the girl Sunraku was fighting straight said, "Damn, he fights just like her." So our other homie gets a little spark in his thing, gets his gears going, and says, "All right, hey, bro, I need you to 1v1 me right now. But you can only fight as Minus, which is pretty much like the Flash."
Like a certain character?
Yeah,
It's a speed character.
Yeah, he's like, you can only fight as Minus.
Uh-huh.
So he goes back. So he accepts, obviously, because they're like, fuck it, bro. Gets in there, and a homie Katsu's running the same character he ran last year and lost to. Thought he had a new little skill set, little plan for it. Didn't work.
Sunraku's honestly a smart gamer. He really locks in and pays attention to people's tendencies and what they like to do or what they're trying to do. And he hit him with a counter mid swing. He's like going for a kick. Oh yeah, no, I said punch. He's going for a kick. Sees it and then just tucks his hit and then just goes all the way around him and then fucking hits him in the rib and he was done. He was like, "It's over."
Nah. So as he notices that his plan for the girl wasn't gonna work, he's like, all right, bro, put a timeout. And right as he says that, homie comes over and kicks the shit out of him. He's like, "What you say? Come again?" Ends up winning the match, and bro gets out the match pissed. He's like, "Bro, that you cheated." He's like, "Hey man, you matched the match. You called me out, bro. I won that fair and square." What else happened this episode?
That's pretty much it.
That was all in one episode?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there was like 3 matches, and then that was pretty much it. He got like the gist of like how he can kind of play with her, like as him teaching him what he can do, realizing that move wasn't gonna work, and then they get ready for the actual tournament, and that's pretty much where like it ends.
Yeah, it was like it felt pretty boring to me, but it was still like, oh, kind of cool. But
I was just laughing because Sunraku was making me die.
Yeah, Sunraku's a fucking clown, swear.
How many seasons is that?
It's 2 right now in the second season. First season's actually pretty gas. Pretty gas. Okay. The second season.
So right now it's like week to week right now?
Yeah, the second season they've been jumping into a different game and it's kind of like, fuck. Yeah. I want to go back to Shangri la.
No.
Yeah, they're in a different game right now.
Like throwing you guys off?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a anime about a guy being in a simulation game, and then he's just like a gamer just like us. You know, when we get tired of a game, we're like, all right, I'm going to go on to the next one.
Yeah.
It will show like other games he played previously because he only likes playing cheap, boring games that have a bunch of glitches so he can exploit the whole game.
Oh, okay.
That was his whole thing before getting to this Shangri-La game.
And then Shangri-La is a god-tier game that everybody's on. So imagine the whole world on one server.
Kind of like Fortnite.
That's crazy.
But everybody's playing at the same time. Everybody can join at the same time. And to beat the game, everybody needs to do parts of the shit. I don't think one person can beat the whole game. So
yeah, no, you definitely need help. This anime has shown that you can't do it alone.
So has anybody been in that game?
No.
So like say when you complete something, you're the only one that can complete it. And so you're recognized as like a person of that's high stature because you're the only one that's able to complete that. They say like you kill the boss, that's the only boss that's gonna be popped up, and you're a legend because you killed that boss.
You get unique loot from that boss. You're the only person who's gonna ever have that loot, so you can legit sell it off in actual currency to people.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, very valid.
But if you die in the game, you lose everything.
So you basically
until you go back if you don't go back to your save point. So
no save points?
There are save points. The save points are motels. You just go to a motel, lay down in the bed, and your game saves.
You go to sleep.
So if you don't save anything until before that point, everything you lose when you die, you lose. I want to play the game. It looks lit.
They had the game out?
No, but like to actually play the game.
Yeah, the actual
it's a
game.
VR game.
You're able to create your own character. What kind of like upcoming your character had. It's a lit. It looks like such a lit game. There's unique quests for certain things too. That like I said, only you get. Only you will get. Nobody else can get them.
Yeah.
And there's unique beans. There's 7 unique beans or 9 unique beans.
7, I believe.
And once they're slain, they don't come back.
Yeah, they already got 1.5.
1.5 are done.
Out of 7?
Yeah, because they thought they got the second one, but they didn't really get it. They got its shadow form, and then so that's when they realized
he's still out there.
Yeah.
They got his shadow clone. One of his shadow summons. They thought they got Jinwoo, but they got Tank instead type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was pretty. I'll give like a 7.5.
I want to give it an 8. So I'm not gonna make me laugh.
The most recent episode?
Yeah. 7.5. You can probably finish it pretty soon if you watch it. And then
how many episodes are there in each season?
First season, I think it's 24 too, right?
I have no idea. To be honest with you, I have no
I want to say
idea.
to the 24 26.
Just ran through them, huh?
Yeah. I've been having to go through so many different anime. I can't keep up with how many fucking episodes are in the season. I just be...
Well, all the ones are from a few years back are like 24 episodes for most of them, but everything upcoming and new, they cut like at 12 or 16. Or like between the 10 and 16 range where all the new shit will stop. Bastards.
For real.
They want my money.
Just give me my money.
Just take my money. Give me a longer season. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Shangri La then, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do next? We got
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. What is this? Episode 12, Dr. Stone. So, double check may happen. They hogtied Zeno. Our house pulled up on him.
Everyone pulled up on him.
Everybody pulled up on him. And
they snatched him up so fast, though. That was like the hog tie of the century. That shit, they just...
Kohaku's a beast.
And then they just grabbed him like that, and then just... They're curling this man as they're running.
Kohaku is. It's Kohaku.
She's going crazy.
So, I noticed that Zeno noticed Chrome got excited about all his science gear.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think Zeno? You think Zeno's going to change when he realizes that no matter what he does, there's always going to be scientists?
I mean, that's kind of what he realized already when they were escaping, and he showed him how he has the bomb to make him go from one end to the other end of the tunnel.
Bruh. All right, so yeah, their escape plan when they first got there, they dug a hole, ended up in the cornfields. Chrome popped up under some udders.
Milkers.
Head under the milkers.
Strawberry milkers.
Strawberry milkers.
Suika popped out, was scared shitless of the cow. She's like, oh, my bad, pardon.
I thought she fell into shit, bro.
I thought she did too.
I thought she fell into shit. It was corn.
Well, yeah, it was corn, right?
It was corn.
She fell into yellow gold, pretty much. What they were looking for, the cornfields.
Yeah.
They go back in the tunnel. Get to Zeno. As they're dipping, they have a little railway built. Don't know how the hell they did that, or is it a cart? It's just a cart, right?
No, it was a rail. There was like a metal bar coming up top that was gonna escort the
It was supposed to guide it, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. So they had like a little getaway cart. Hog tie Zeno, throw him in there. They're like, all right. Chrome whips out a big ass bomb. Boom, big boom. They're like, all right, spark this shit. We're gonna throw it, and the explosion's gonna shoot up, stop that from jumping down here, and it's gonna shoot us forward. Everybody else, Kawaka's like, all right, who the fuck's gonna stay back here and make sure it sparks? You see everybody start dipping. Chrome had to jump in there with Zeno and made sure that shit blew up.
Bro, I would have literally just been like, I would have said that and
He just ran. Straight booked it.
gone.
Like, all right, who's gonna stay with it? Nose ghost? Dip. Just dip.
I would have been running like Kyle Murray.
So when it blows up, it sends them flying down the tunnel. But it made the tunnel collapse on both sides.
That's what I didn't understand and how it made it collapse from the other side.
I don't know, science. They didn't explain that part.
Well, it's because they were in a underground tunnel. That's why.
Yeah,
And
but
I don't think they reinforced it too crazy either.
Nah, that's probably right.
Yeah,
That's
it was
probably
pretty
Yeah.
weak. It looked pretty weak.
They couldn't reinforce the take. They did this in like a week or 2 weeks. Crazy manpower.
power science.
And then they realized they had to dig from both sides. So I'll be Dr. Zeno's side digging, you be our side digging. So Dr. Zeno's side was digging with the pickaxe.
Oh my goodness.
Dr. Zeno's side was digging with the pickaxe. Then you had the science team digging over with the drill.
That was the movement.
How good we described.
The hand
To show them how the drill went again. So
I'm not doing it one more time.
we had the pickaxe and then they had the drill on that side. They had to do a certain movement, which was really, really intense. Taiju was going crazy.
Wild work.
They end up getting out. They relayed the message that they got Zeno. Everybody's safe. They got Zeno. Everybody's still tied up on the boat. Stanley's still there, pissed as fuck. Realized they just took his king. Carlos's homie pulls up on the boat.
I like how we pulled up so nonchalantly. He's like, la, la, I'm not doing that. Slice. I'm over here. Slice.
Now, he pulled up to a pink hair girl. He was like, oh my God. Slit her open when she told him the whole plan. He's like, all right, you're going to need a free. She's like, all right, you need a free Francois and probably Katsu. So when he goes to free Francois, she's like, oh yeah, get Katsu too. And Katsu's like, nah, you don't got to cut me these ropes and hold me back. Just tell me something cool Zeno's been doing.
He's a raw.
Bro flexes out the rope and they both jump in the water. Then this fool plays it off with the pink hair girl. Like, oh, they fell in the water. We're going to go retrieve them.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, she was tied up, and then he freed her, and then she was the one who said, oh, we're going to go get him. Like, you are a part of them.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck just
What's
happened?
going on?
I don't know if Stanley was around because I wouldn't have let that shit slide. I would have started just bucking in the water. Fuck yeah. I'll cast some. Cast some. Y'all play the video games and niggas move slow in water. We'll catch them. They end up getting free, end up getting to Senku and them. First thing Francois does when she pulls up, makes some tea. I'm not going to say it's a bad idea, but it's not called for, but I'm not going to say no to tea. Especially living in the stone world, I don't get to have these kind of luxuries. Kick my fucking feet up and enjoy it.
Nah, I'm be like, where's my soda?
This guy.
He said, where's my soda?
During this again, they realized they need to strike a bargain because they have way too many hostages on the Kingdom of Science side, and all they have is Zeno. Chrome realized he heard his name was Brody. He seemed like the most reasonable person on that side because even instead of wanting to fight, he's like, okay, we need to dig them out before they lose oxygen. I like Brody. Brody seems like a cool guy.
He's a musclehead, but he has brains, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty smart guy.
Brody seems like a legit dude. So they call Brody, like, all right. And he says, he's like, you guys trying to strike a deal? You guys got nowhere in your hostages to do that. Senku's like, nah, how about a bargain? I'll give you the recipe. Spits the whole fucking shit out. Quick as fuck. And everybody, even motherfuckers on the boat, motherfuckers with Senku, even Brody was like, for real? For real? You're going to just give us the one thing we weren't going to kill you because you had? How did you guys feel about that, man?
I felt played because he didn't even, like, he technically struck the deal, but he didn't get anything to free them, but they're just gonna be slaves at this point because they're gonna just make the serum. Essentially, they're still free, but they're just working to be free. Like, you know, like that's why they're gonna be not dead. It's because they're gonna
straight
be
slaves, man.
Hear me out. I don't think somebody of Brody's color is gonna make them slaves.
That's crazy.
Brody.
Brody's not gonna let that happen. He's like, all right, you guys are gonna be free. But we will give you guys free housing, food, and stuff. Just help us do what Senku said. It's just slavery with extra steps. They're gonna work for each other, and in turn pay each other.
So I'm not even gonna say.
There's no masters.
Okay, at least you said it.
Nobody's in charge. They're all. Even Brody said it. He's like, me and you are gonna be co-presidents. So they're pretty much gonna be on equal turf right now. I like it.
I don't know.
But first thing they had a big problem with was the Kingdom of Science squads. Hey, you're gonna leave us here? We don't even speak English.
I thought the officer did.
The reporter girl had to study because she was a reporter, and the beefy girl knows a little bit just to understand the lyrics. From
just enough
the
to
old
get her
artist
by?
singer. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a singer that went to outer space in the first season with Senku's dad. And she was pretty much like Taylor Swift type shit. Like, she's famous all over the world and fucking has big ass fan base. And she only understood English so she can listen to her songs.
Wow.
I should definitely do that with Japanese. Just start understanding all these anime
You're like,
intros.
what are you saying?
I swear to God, some of these intros bang.
Yeah.
That's why they brought the bling bang bang born to Fortnite. I swear that song goes with everything.
It does, bro.
It do. So they strike a deal. They're gonna pardon the safety for every Kingdom of Science. They gotta work. We're gonna work with each other for each other. But the whole time they gotta do this. Everybody on the boat has to stay on the run from Stanley because he don't take no shit.
It's one angry Decepticon.
Yeah, he's an angry Decepticon dude. So he's mad that they stole his man, and they're on the run with him.
Yeah.
So as they speed by, they put a Medusa on the front, and everybody
distraction, bro. That accuracy is crazy.
Everybody's seen it. They were like, "Oh no, the petrification weapon! Get down!" They might petrify
jumped.
You. Everybody, but Stanley jumped in the water. Stanley, I don't know what kind of machine gun this was.
It's not a machine gun. It's a heavy assault rifle.
It looked like, like a rifle. It was a one bullet.
Well, the accuracy with an LMG to hit that shit off in 2 to 3 shots, bro. My friends are not that accurate on any kind of game ever.
He is.
I haven't played with you in a while, Sway.
We need to get it on, bro.
Shoots that off. It goes in the end of the water. They're on the way out of the peninsula, and they realize they're not going to be able to see anybody else again for a while. Senku relays the message so nonchalant. All right, guys, if you hear me, you're going to be working for a while. I'll see y'all in a bit. Click.
Slaves,
that was the end right there.
Everybody was just like, what? That's all you're going to say? That's all you're going to say? No final goodbye? No, nothing.
Said deuces.
Said, nah.
And then, like, as they speed by Stanley and the rest of the crew, they just you just see tension just.
So they have a choice. They can either step out and risk being shot by Stanley, or stay safe instead of saying goodbye. Chrome said, "That's an easy. I'm gonna go say goodbye." Walks out there, puts up his fist for his homies, like, "We see you," and Tiger's out there fucking bawling how Goofy said it because he left his shorty. He's all sad boy. I feel bad for Suika, bro. Suika is sad as hell. She didn't want to leave everybody. The little watermelon girl.
Yeah.
She was so sad.
Hey, is Carlos on the boat with him?
Yes, I think that's Carlos. No, yes.
No, you
it's
remember
Carlos, the other guy that cut him free, the pink hair girl, Senku, Chrome, Zeno, Suika, and then Kohaku, Our House, and the mask guy. 10 people.
I wonder how useful Carlos and his
Francois
homie are.
and the builder.
Oh, Francois. But yeah, I wonder how I wonder how they're gonna come in handy.
And the captain guy. God damn it.
Who?
Bakugo.
Bakugo. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the captain. He's with them too.
You be looking like Bakugo.
He's Bakugo's voice actor.
Yeah.
No wonder he sounded so familiar.
Yeah, so every time you hear me talk about
That's
it,
why you said Bakugo.
I forget his name, so I be like
Okay.
Bakugo. He's happy as shit too. He got an actual boat he gets through. He's like, this is the shit right here.
He's happy he got his boat. He's happy he got his Francois.
Yeah, so that's honestly in a pretty. That's their advanced team. Oh, they got the sniper dude too, the echolocation kid.
Oh, the archer.
Yeah, so they got a pretty decent squad to go out and explore. So now they're heading to South America.
You think? So what I was thinking is, you think they're gonna hit the Panama Canal to try to lose him?
If it's still there.
Do you know what the Panama Canal is?
If it's still there, because remember, it's been thousands of years, thousands of years.
It's still gonna be there.
The world's moved around.
Still gonna be there.
If it's still there, then they're gonna hit it.
It's still gonna be there, man.
If it's still there, they're gonna hit it because the whole geography of the world's changed. Because they were rock hard for about how many years?
It was like
300,000 years or something like that.
3,700 or something like that.
3,700 years they were rock hard stoned, and the world around them just kept going.
Oh, that's why they say they're going to South America, right?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, okay, it makes sense.
It's honestly a really good show, trippy as hell. They make a lot of
It
shit.
looked pretty good, man.
Yeah,
It looked good.
it's pretty much like the stone world. Like people are like apes and shit, like fucking cavemen.
Stone
and
Age.
then just like getting built up from the ground up, but hella quick because he's like a stupid smart scientist, but he's still a kid.
Yeah.
He's like one of the smartest kids, one of the smartest scientists from where he's from, and that's how he pretty much knows and makes everything because he used to communicate with the guy that they kidnapped.
He was from that dude was from NASA. And speaking of that, I don't like how he was looking up Senku up and down like he was the Decepticon homie. I don't know if y'all noticed the glaring eyes and they were like, oh God.
Excellent.
Yeah. Bro was getting juiced and I didn't like the way I like the way he was looking at the homie Senku.
Excellent.
He is not Stanley. Overall, this might have been the end of the part one. It seems like it could be the end of part one.
The way it ended, I was like, it definitely looks like it's the end of the season.
So they were in Japan the first 3 seasons. Then they went to where was the petrification? Where did they find the petrification shit? That was just on the island, right?
That was just on the island, yeah. And then they came to America to come.
They didn't
get
state
corn.
what island that was, huh?
I forgot, to be honest with you.
So they were in Japan, came to America. Now they're going to South America.
That's where the petrification actually happened.
Their whole thing is they want to go to the moon, bro. If there's 2 more parts to this, when the fuck are they going to the moon?
I don't know. The way that season 2 ended, I was like, they're going to the moon this season 3. And I was like, okay, no, they're at an island. Season 4, okay, no, they went to America.
So that recent one was they were in America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
It was like Seattle or something like that.
We've had one gun for 4 seasons till we got here. And once we got here, everybody had machine guns and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one blicky. It was a pistol revolver. It was literally like a pistol, but it had like a revolver clip.
That's all we had. And then we came to America to find out Zeno's alive and he's mass producing guns.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he can produce. They knew that
Guns,
corn was
gas.
going to be valuable for a lot of living resources.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't know exactly how to make the serum to make everyone come back alive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he told them the whole shit, and they were just like, ah. I like the little dynamic between the buff girl from Kingdom of Science and Brody. How they're just yelling at each other through the phone. He's like, you know what? I like you. Free them all.
She's like, I don't do no arguing. Just do what I say, and then we'll be straight.
Should cut the fucking ropes. This is a good one. I ain't gonna lie. I give this one like a 9.
Yeah, I give it a 9.
How about you, Sway? You watched the episode? From what you understand, what
I'll
did you...
probably give it like, cause I got caught up in it. I'll probably give it like an 8.5, 9 maybe too.
All right, and that's not even being caught up with the show.
That's what I'm
people.
saying. Yeah, it looked pretty good, man.
All right, on to our 2 finals.
Solo or Sako?
I say we do Solo and then Sako because it's the final. So
Oh, my bad.
crazy work. Sorry about that, Manny. So Solo Leveling was this episode 22, I believe.
I think so.
Starts out with these fools duking it out, 4v4. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about the matchups? Huh?
Matchups were crazy. You seen like the so-called like karate strong fucking giant, and then the like regular
Did not know he was gonna grow like that.
pause.
He is definitely a grower.
But he fights the regular guy, and then he just getting his like they're like equal to a certain extent, and then I don't know, he just got his ass beat. Like
It went lopsided.
He said,
what the fuck
Quick second,
happened?
dude.
Who would have known I would have been face down? I didn't know I was gonna lose.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I didn't think he was gonna lose either. I was like, cause it wasn't the A rank the one that won.
Nah, they're all S ranks.
Yeah, they're
They're
all.
all
They're all S ranks.
Oh,
Everybody
see,
in
that's
that
where I was confused.
everybody fighting are S ranks. The only guy that's probably an A rank or lower was the other guys from the squads. They
Oh,
were
okay, that's
they were
where I was
observing.
confused at. I was like, damn, they just lost the A ranks.
Mm-mm.
And then it cuts, and then the other fight happening is the leader of the Tigers Guild fighting homie with the mask and the eye patch. Right? That's who he's fighting at first?
It goes to I forgot exactly how the matchups go after that.
I know the guy who looks like Yo from Japan is fighting the leader of the Reaper Guild.
Because I know that the guy that gets overly like pissed at the end, he's fighting someone and then he like gets side busted into another fight. That's where I lost my
all right.
traction of where.
So what happened there was that he was fighting the leader of the Tiger Guild at first, and then he realized he had to step up. So this food transformed. He had tiger paws, white hair, and his eyes changed. Then he gets side busted by the tank top food that beat up the karate gi guy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And he's like, "Oh, you guys gonna jump me? You guys think I'm the weakest? That's crazy." And then it cuts to the other girl whooping the shit out the other girl. What's her name? Fuck, I forgot. I
The
don't.
9th S rank.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I'm gonna call her the biter.
Whoa.
She wanted to bite Jin Woo. Anyway, I'm gonna call her Jin Woo's girl.
It's the girl who gives the sense out, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jin Woo's girl's whooping on the Japan girl. She's like, "Damn! Oh, they call her the dancer. I was called the dancer." And she's like, "Oh, the dancer name fits her. The way she's whooping my ass, getting smacked the hell up everywhere." I was like, I didn't know she was like that.
Well, we don't really see her fight. She was just protecting the dungeon.
But I didn't think she'd be like that, like with just hands. She was smacking the shit out of this bitch. Puts her in the grits, onto the next. She's like, "All right, I'm gonna go help the homie out." Then Mascot, who ran away, tries to pull up on her. By instinct, she whipped around and said, "Mink, mink, 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 mink." Gave this to a bloody nose. Broke his shit probably. He got pissed.
He was like me as a little kid.
Everybody in the stands even realized, like, "Oh, fuck, all bets are off. Homie's in berserker mode." So he starts letting that shit fly. I thought she was doing a good job of keeping up with him.
Me too. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, I didn't think it was nothing she couldn't have handled. Out of nowhere, she throws a kick. I'm thinking she's still gonna handle business. Her man Jin Woo pulls up and says, "Hey, man,
Thank you.
this don't seem like a friendly fight anymore.
Yeah.
Want to chill out." I think this fool tried to throw another punch, and Jin Woo straight bitches him, puts him on the ground, and says, "All right, bro, you're done. Game over." Looks at homegirl's like, "Hey, you don't mind you losing this match now, right?" What do y'all think about that little interaction?
Because she said she wasn't gonna be able to block it, so she most likely was gonna get annihilated. And then, the fucking white tiger guy was getting jumped, so I feel like they probably regardless would have lost.
They definitely, yeah, they were losing.
Well, that's why you had to step in, Jinwoo.
They were gonna die though. Okay,
She probably would have
She
died.
probably would have
It
lost.
was just a spar, but I know, but yeah.
She probably would have died.
You think
She
he would have
would've been
took
in
her head
the
off? Yeah, she elixir alive. That's his shorty.
And then
I think that's gonna be his main piece.
after that, that's when the guy from was it Tokyo?
Japan.
He realized that Sung Jin wasn't just a mage.
Yeah, he's like these guys think he's a mage.
No, this guy's something else.
He's like, "These guys are fucking tripping. I'm gonna confirm this for myself." Tells his translator, "Hey, go tell him I want the ones." Jinwoo agrees with one condition.
Don't hold back.
Go all out. So this fool, I swear to God, Jinwoo has Spider-Man mentality. He's right there warming up. All right, stretching out. All right, we get this shit started. Turns to the side. Homie's already trying to throw a first punch.
I don't know. That made me laugh too. Like how he's like fighting, and then he's like laughing at him,
mocking him.
He's like, he doesn't think I'm gonna go stronger. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yep. The dude, the Reaper from Japan, the hunter from Japan, he was just like, all right, no holding back. I'm gonna just kill this guy. Jinwoo the whole time just evading everything, mocking the suit, pretty much having him turn up. His shorty notices it too. He's like, damn, he's not having trouble. This was making fun of him. The fool cuts Jinwoo's face just a little bit.
He nicks him. He gets a little nick.
Just a little bit.
It's a little gash.
Yeah. And then these fools really want to start turning up. Both their auras shot the fuck up. Everyone was like, hey, should we stop this? Tiger guy, he was like, let it slide. Let it slide. And then doesn't let it slide, but he realizes himself, he's like, all right, Jinwoo is probably very special. He's probably the only hunter who has the ability to keep leveling up and getting stronger. Yeah. And then right before he was about to dash at him, they're like, oh, no, fuck that. They're gonna kill each other. Ice wall. Everybody breaks it up, says, hey, bro, chill. Jinwoo looked like he wasn't even tripping. He was like, trying to level up, bro.
Bro,
honestly, I thought he was gonna summon like Egress or something. I was like, if he does that, that's when I was like, that's when he's for real.
When he's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking about it now, it didn't show him getting that last demon guy, huh? From the Demon's Castle, Baru?
No.
He didn't even try rising that.
No, he didn't. Now that you say that.
He just annihilated it.
Yeah, he didn't even try. What a waste.
He just took his whip, took his dragon.
What a fuck. I mean, the dragons, I would have took the dragon for sure, but not getting Baru is a waste.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
And then he gets a gist of how strong everyone is and sends his knights into their shadows.
Into their shadow. That's some dog shit now. That leads me to I'm thinking about something now too, because after that, Chairman goes to talk to him. He's like, about that Jeju Island raid. I'm not fucking going. I was like, bro, what?
I thought he was gonna go.
Honestly, how they're like saying it, he's not gonna go, and they said his reasons because his family and whatnot. And then when they actually went to the raid, and they're like, "No way, you made it!" I was like, "This motherfucker showed up."
He pulled up on him.
And then someone else pulled up. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
It's the fucking healer from episode 1.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
He's the only A rank, huh?
No, he's an S rank.
He's an S rank?
Yeah, he's an S rank.
I thought it was A
nope,
rank.
S rank.
Okay,
everybody on the raid is S rank.
S. Oh.
Except for that goddamn fucking what was the dude, the actor? The actor's like, I'm gonna go anyway, just so people see me as my celebrity stuff.
Oh, see, I knew there was an A rank.
Yeah, and then the Reaper guy's like, dude, get him off the fucking front line. He's too valuable. Get him out of here.
Yeah,
I don't know how that fool snuck on the front line. Don't know how.
Because he wants to be noble. He's gonna die first.
He wants people to forget his accusations.
He has some accusations.
He has accusations.
Yeah.
We don't know, but they're accusations. Goes to the island. Everybody's going ham. We see the queen. She's saying, I need to give birth to something stronger to lead my
As
people.
I'm watching this, I'm like, this is Hunter X fucking Hunter to the T. What the fuck is going on here?
Was it? Yeah.
Yes.
If you watch Hunter x Hunter, this whole Jeju Island arc is the Chimera Ant arc.
What?
And they literally, the way they gave birth, the way they came out, the scream after they get out the womb, everything. I was like,
now, if this ant kills the queen ant, it'll be really just like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, bro, he just took over as fucking king of the fucking island and said, I'm gonna be the one controlling the ship now.
So after she gives birth, it pans to the other hunters. They're getting kind of wounded now since they've been in the island for about an hour. And tank top dude that beat up the Gi guy is like, all right, heal me a little bit. I need a little healing. I'm a little fatigued. And then she's like, all right, but for some redhead girl's like, all right, for a price. And he's like, I cut the shit. I thought she stood up, bro. I think this thing picked her up and took her fucking head off.
Nah, she just stood up and she was gonna actually do it, and then it just.
This king
Off
pulled
with
up
the
out of
head.
nowhere, took her fucking head off,
Deleted.
End of the episode.
and then it shows, and then it goes to fucking Jinwoo's feet. I fucking hate seeing that picture, bro. That fucking scene of him just walking, you see the bottom of his feet. I hate seeing that shit now. That shit pisses me off
Yeah, no, that's
so fucking much. What do you guys think is gonna happen next episode?
Same thing in fucking Hunter x Hunter.
What?
How it's gonna show him just pretty much being on demon time, taking out most of the people,
He's gonna have to
and
pull up.
then most of the S ranks are gonna be gone from both sides, and that's gonna make Sung Jin Woo come pull up and fucking fight him himself.
So the way I think he's gonna do this is his shadow soldiers are gonna start returning to him little by little, and then when he notices that it's happening, he's gonna put two and two together, like you said. Like, all right, if my soldiers are returning, there's no shadows for them to be in. So that means these guys are dead. On one of his last few soldiers, he's probably gonna trade places with the one in their shadows, and just show up on Juju Island and start dog walking shit. And then he's gonna have all the corpses from Japan be like, all right, guys, arise.
Erect.
God damn it. He's gonna arise all those troops and have everybody. He's gonna have some. He'd have some S rank troops off rip. To be honest,
I wonder how that would look, honestly.
Well, he took the A rank, and that was Iron.
Yeah. So
Or-
imagine how they would look.
Iron.
Ooh, I'm excited. That seems pretty lit. Jinwoo's gonna pull up and be on some beast mode, dog walk everybody. How many episodes this season?
I don't know, but I still want to know where the fuck is his dad?
They never showed his dad.
After he beat up the S rank, he just disappeared.
I was about to say, what happened to that S rank too?
He's still in the hospital.
That fool's,
He's
that fool's
fucked up.
traumatized. He got Jinwoo PTSD. That was a great fucking episode. I ain't gonna lie. It even showed a little peek at his old piece, Juhi. She was like, "Damn, everybody's there." I'd like to call about the defense agency. So she's just a B rank healer, so she's gonna be like still there.
Hey, you like how when they all had to be summoned, like to protect the Japan and stuff, how the healer that faints went to go protect the one arm man that saved him in the original dungeon.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hey.
Oh, and then it showed the other crew too, the one he saved from Tusk's army.
Yeah.
I hope that team don't die.
I know. That's why when she went to go help the one arm man, I was like, at least they got a healer.
Dude, people are gonna die. Just know that, bro.
They're gonna die.
Come on, dude.
Right away, you're gonna die.
But, so what I thought about too is that why doesn't the homie just get his arm back?
I think that takes a lot of power out of her, no?
Not even out of her though, because like after you get out the dungeon, there's plenty of other guilds you can go to and be like, hey, can y'all fix me? Because remember when he went in the dungeon with that team I'm talking about, homie had his arm cut off and that healer brought his arm back instantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh?
Why doesn't the homie go get his arm back?
I don't know.
It's a fucking battle scar.
No, it's a battle disability.
Because he's like, dude, you can get your
You can get your shit
you can
back.
get your shit back, man. Well, you don't want it.
He has nub. He has
His
bicep.
nub stops like right here.
He got bicep. He can still flex.
That's I would have paid whatever amount to get my arm back. I don't give a damn.
He can still flex.
Nah, give my arm. Give him my arm. Take my leg.
too, bro.
Take my leg.
Nah, I don't have no arms in my leg.
That'll be
Yeah,
hard
that's
for
right.
you
You
to
just
walk,
said
bro.
you just said I'd rather have your arm in your leg.
Damn.
That's what you
Oh,
just
I
said.
don't have my leg in my arm. My fault. I said that backwards. I don't have my leg in my arm. I've been had both injuries. I'd rather have my legs.
But see, hear me out though. Look at a robo leg.
No robo leg. You nub now. Same way like his arm.
All right, okay, then why doesn't he just go Winter Soldier and get the whole fucking metal arm then?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Why isn't no one making these though? Hunters probably come out with like that all the time from Gates. Why don't they have like?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Winter-
they just die because people leave them, as you could tell, in the first dungeon.
I know, but like other people like is it probably just too late for his arm to come back? It's like a 5-second rule. Like you got 5 minutes to get your arm back. If not, it's gone forever.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a mage.
Dude. No.
Healer.
There's got to be some kind of builder out there making like Wakanda weapons. But
What the fuck?
you know, like out of the essence stones, but like they got to make like prosthetics and shit.
Nah, you just nub.
You just nub for the rest of your life?
He said no.
Yeah,
What's the
but-
hazard pay like, bro?
I don't think there is. I believe he's not 100 no more, isn't he?
Oh, no, that fool retired.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he
that's what I'm saying.
retired.
But like
Yeah.
before then, like,
You get
Yeah.
your 401k, you get your benefits.
is there a certain plan that says if you come out missing a limb, you get cashed out?
No. You just live and happy you're alive. Because you die in that dungeon, you're dying for real.
That's fucking butt.
Feel like you don't get no disability.
Like nothing.
Yeah, because they do get paid for them going to the dungeons.
Like, 'cause there's already disability like in real life. You don't think you get
Yeah.
extra disability being product of a hunting raid?
No. You know the casualty and what's bound to happen.
Yep, you signed the contract. I
Risk
guess
your life,
that's
brother.
pretty fucked. But a great episode. I'll give this one I give 9.5.
I give it a 10.
This one 9.5.
No, actually, I lied. I give it a 9. It copied Hunter x Hunter.
I give it a 9.5. I didn't really give a fuck about
I did.
his old piece.
9. I'd give it a 9.5 too. Honestly,
I gave a fuck.
It was good, dude.
That shit, as everything was happening, I was yelling. I was eating my chips. I was yelling, "It's Hunter x Hunter!" Everything at 2 seconds. It's fucking Hunter x Hunter. It's the Ant Chimera. What the hell's going on?
Hear me out though. It's going by way faster than Hunter x Hunter would. If this was Hunter x Hunter, we'd still be on the fucking stairs.
Oh my god, that's how it is.
Dude, there's like there's this stair scene in Hunter x Hunter. I swear to you, like 3 episodes.
It took 3 episodes.
3 episodes
Yeah.
to get away from the fucking stairs.
No way.
At least, I think.
Oh, dude. Even next week, like, oh, we're still here.
Next
So
week,
what
you're
is
still
it?
at the second. You're still at the second step,
No.
bro. So terrible. Great show though, but this kind of
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
stair scene just pisses me off whenever I hear about the stairs. I don't know what makes me more mad: seeing the stairs from Hunter x Hunter or seeing Jim Woo's feet at the end credit. I don't know what pisses me off more. Probably this nigga's feet.
Yeah, you don't want to see no feet, man.
Nah, because that just means the end of the whole show.
Uh,
Stupid.
once you see that, you're like,
I'm like, give me more. But great episode. On to the final episode of part 1 of season 1 of Sakamoto Days. How'd y'all feel? Actually, before we do that, Sway, since you haven't been here, this is your first time. What's your overall experience watching Sakamoto Days?
it's good. It's a good anime, bro.
Since you
Very
watched
good.
all episodes, who is your favorite character in Sakamoto Days?
Probably, I'll say Shin, maybe.
Me too.
He's a savage, man.
All right, now give me your next 2. Give me your 2 and 3.
Well, of course, Sakamoto second. Of
Not
course.
even, he's not even in my top 3 episodes.
No?
Nope.
What?
He's not.
Well, him, and then
He's a great character, but he's not my top 3. I go Shin, the sniper guy, and then the homie that can transform into people. We only seen him a couple times. We haven't really seen him do much, but every time we see him, I laugh.
He gets his ass beat.
He be getting beat up by Shin and Lu.
He's a habitual line stepper. He's a liar.
Yeah, he's hilarious. So if you can tell, I like the funny guys. Those guys are fucking hilarious. What about you, Goof? Who's your 3? Well, Sway thinks on this.
My bad, I'm tired. I'm on 4 hours sleep.
It's okay.
It's
Number 1,
I'm trying to think right now.
number 2, number 3.
Number 1, I'd probably go just probably reverse in your order. Probably go sniper guy.
Sniper guy's 2 on mine.
Oh yeah, sniper guy because I like the little birdie.
That bird's
The little
clutch.
birdie's clutch.
the yellow bird.
Yeah, bro.
I'll probably put
He
that
drops
guy as my
drops
third.
him in anytime he needs his guns, needs his bullet. He's he's there. He's a little Tweety bird.
Little Tweety bird.
And then
I don't know his name. I've been calling him Gigi the whole time.
after that is the guy that like takes I wouldn't say takes Sakamoto's appearance, but he takes everyone's appearance.
The dude that can transform, the dude I was talking about.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
Yeah, when he was in the market,
He has
was
like this tattoo right here on his neck.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
beat his ass.
Yeah.
And then Shin's is number 3. Shin or the mafia girl.
Lou.
Just
How you forget
'cause-
Lou? 2 words.
Because
I mean, 2 letters.
she
Yeah, it's Lou.
she just be like her fighting style is fucking hilarious. She has to be drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen
she's
that.
cool as fuck, but she be annoying the fuck out of me sometimes.
When she was fighting that one girl in
Hard?
when she was drunk, yeah.
She was fighting hard.
That was, you know
I'm
that girl
ready.
she was fighting. She was a voice freaking from she's a wrestler.
WWE.
Yeah.
She's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss. I was like, what?
They've been having a bunch of celebrities do English dubs now. The dude that was doing the solo loving the one, the artist Jay Baldwin.
Jay Balvin?
Yeah.
I think I seen that on.
He was the voice actor for
I
Tusk.
seen it, bro.
I didn't really like it though.
Oh, that's the guy from Fortnite, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
This motherfucker.
He's a Spanish singer too.
Yeah, I know, because he told me, but I remember because I was going to get the skin. I remember he told me he was a Spanish artist too, but I was going to get the skin where he's like dead, I guess, a skeleton.
Like flamed up.
Yeah.
The one with the white jeans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to get that one, but I was like, nah, I'm going to save my V-Bucks.
Save the V-Bucks. Because Solo is confirmed to coming soon.
Yeah, so was fucking Demon Slayer and One Piece and fucking...
One Piece, I don't think it's ever been confirmed.
Mm-mm.
One Piece, it's always been like the fake shoes and shit. But back to Sakamoto Days. This episode starts out with them back at the casino. Shin don't know how to gamble. Neither does Sakamoto. What the fuck was Lou doing with her share of the money?
She was just right behind him, copying them whatever game they were going to.
But Shin was playing poker, so she couldn't do that.
I don't know what she did with her money.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell she did with her money. I don't know if she helped
she
at all.
did play, yeah. She played in the last couple games.
She was playing, but I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
With all the ones where he's like, you guys are cheating. Let's see if you guys are actually cheating.
That was the last hand though. What I'm talking about to make up the stack of money they needed to beat the suit. I don't think Lou helped.
Yeah.
Because Shin was playing poker. And then that's when she came up and fucked up and made him drop a sand, and everybody started thinking like, "Oh, this fool got a good hand. Oh, we'll just bluff, make him think he has nothing." Bro went all in, and got the money quick. Sakamoto went to the roulette table, and I was right, all in on black. Bro said, "I'll keep one though." Dude was gonna cheat and said, "There's a magnet, I can make it go whatever I want." He was gonna go to red. Bro flicked his chip at the roulette table, and it spun into black. Bro cashed out. Everyone's like, "Oh, who's the fat boy high roller?"
Always disgracing my man.
Getting money. They always be talking about homie's weight.
He gets pissed, bro.
Fat shaming my homie.
Well, they racked up the money. They realized they had the exact same amounts. Nobody won. So they said, all right, one last game called Old Maiden. The goal of the game is to not end with the Joker. First person that started out with the Joker was on our side. Shin realized it quick as hell because he read the minds. He's like, all right, whoever's most nervous is going to have the Joker card. Peeked everybody's mind, looked over at Lou. She was shaking literally. Gave away her poker face. And then her lover boy from the Mafia was like, all right, I'll go first. Goes to her cards and you see her poker face go from, He takes the card from her so she gets happy. He's like, anything for you type shit. I thought that was pretty.
Simping for it.
Yeah.
He's simping.
Bro was simping mad
Down
heavy.
bad.
He was down bad.
Then he goes to Shin. Shin's like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll just read your mind. Homie starts thinking of all the most complex shit ever. And Shin just goes brain rot.
Yeah, that was... I don't even know what kind of math or things was going on.
Four. Everywhere.
It was just too much, man. For
And
him.
it was pretty much getting like stuck in Gojo's Infinity. Information overload real quick.
Well, that's it. It's like looking at the sun.
Oh, yeah, looking
They
at the
said
sun
that.
through a magnifying glass, I'll get you blind. I'm like, who the fuck did that?
With a magnifying glass, bro.
Who did that as a kid?
I'm willing to call Bandit right now and bet you he did it.
He tried that?
I'm willing to bet.
He probably
I'm
has.
willing to bet he did. Because the character they showed doing it was the character that reminds me of Bandit so much. He say. But they ended up playing Old Maiden until the very end. The last two that were left. Oh, before that, when it got to Sakamoto's turn, he was like, all right. Snatched the card, seen it was the wrong card, put it back, and snatched a new card. Quick as hell.
Bro, I hit the ultimate speed glitch.
Don't know how the homie noticed it. Says, hey, I don't know what the hell you just did, but you do it again, you're disqualified.
He said, oh.
He said, damn, how the hell? So it ends up being just the Mafia guy and Sakamoto at the very end. Homie said, you had a good poker face, but your eyes glare very much often at this card. And he goes to grab the other card. Sakamoto grips the fuck out of him.
Hey, you strong, bro.
Just take it. Just take it. Me when I'm handing my card over to pay for dinner. Take it. Take it. Bro switches the cards. Homie pulls the card out, falls back, hits the backboard, and he's like, got it.
Lost.
Nigga switched him.
He lost. He didn't switch him. He lost.
Then all the guards up their blickies on everybody.
They're pissed because they fucking lost.
Yep. Homie was like, bro, I lost fair and square. Put your guns down. Up the blicky on him. They got the gun to Sakamoto's cheek. And he straight says, damn, it's your time to impress the girl. You gonna let them bit you like that? Homie thinks, oh yeah. He's like, put your gun. He's like, don't even worry about it, Sakamoto. He's like, these fools fires, their arms will explode. I rigged their guns.
Explosive hand.
This reminded me of Geen from Dr.Stone.
Mind tricks.
Yep. This fool, there's a character in that show who plays mind. He's a, what is he? A psych.
He's a magician.
No, it starts with a PH.
Cyclopedia. I don't fucking know if
That's
that even says
I think that's a book.
It is.
But he's a psychic or some shit. He's a mentalist. He's a mentalist.
Mentalist.
So he plays mind games. So this dude plays a mind game with him and says, all right, if you guys shoot, your arms explode. Like, I rigged all you guys' guns. I knew you guys shouldn't have betrayed me like this shit. So they all get spooked. And he's like, all right. He says
Not
out
even
loud.
a split second later.
He says, all right, it's up to you now. Does that not kill him?
Yeah, no, that's an instant kill.
So you mean to tell me
there's a certain vertebrae you can break to make him paralyzed.
Kill him? At that point, the whole point of Sakamoto's family is to not kill anybody. Yeah. So snap 2 guys' necks in there. And I'm telling you, he's been doing it for a few episodes. Y'all haven't noticed it.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, he's been snapping necks. I'm telling you, he's probably killing these fools nonchalant and blame it on the mafia.
Nah, well, because you can, like I'm saying, you can just make them paralyzed. You don't have to necessarily break their neck.
Puts them to sleep, bro. You can do that.
That's cap.
No, for real. You can break a vertebrae. You can even get someone in an accidental rear naked choke by squeezing too hard and break their vertebrae.
Stop the cap. Sakamoto's killing people again. Miss Sakamoto's gonna be pissed when she finds out about this.
And that's when the triad flew up the blicky on him and said, bah, 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 bah. I lied to you. Don't run nowhere.
Yeah, bro said, bro, a gambler's best thing is their bluff, and you're gonna believe my bluff?
Did he catch his bluff?
It's the blicky on the guards. Says, all right, as we agree, and then it cuts to as we agreed, Sakamoto. I'll tell you the information on who issued the bounty on you. They go back to Sakamoto's shop. The bro's trying to spit them knowledge, but they gotta work.
Put him in an apron.
Lou's like, dude, shut up. You can talk and work. We're behind because of you and that stupid game you had us play. Bro says the knowledge. Bro says everything they know, and they're just pissed they went along with it now. They're like, all right, well, that was a waste of time. We played all those games for no reason. We didn't learn nothing new.
They're like, do you even know what he looks like? What is his Sting?
Slur.
Slur.
His name's Slur. And then he's like, bro, if y'all would shut the fuck up, I can finish talking. I'll tell you what I know. He finds out from his he has a corpse guy who runs corpses that Slur supposedly had maybe freed 4 people on death row from I don't know where. Did it say where?
No.
No, it didn't say.
He just said death row. Most likely from Japan or where they're from.
And then the 4 corpses that turned up, they were supposed to be the guys that were locked up. Not even a few seconds after, he goes on to spit like, oh yeah, but there were signature killings that happened not even a moment, like a day or so after. One guy was filled with holes. One guy was missing all the flesh on his body. One guy was chopped up into every body part was cut up. Last guy was a meatball.
All right, so obviously the meatball, we know who killed that guy, but who do you think are the other killings?
Okay. So the guy that has the no flesh one, no pickles.
Tell me why I was gonna say
Damn,
that
so
too.
we're
Yeah,
all on the same page as that guy.
no pickles.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah.
And then the one with the last two are kind of hard because we got the girl and the manga guy. There's one with holes and one that's chopped up.
You think the girl is the one who chopped up their heads?
That's what I'm thinking.
Too.
Fuck, I feel we're all on the same page. Then.
The girl chops them
the
girl chops everybody up, and the guy should be poking holes like, leave me alone. I'm reading my manga.
We're on the same page.
And then the end of the season.
Yeah, pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that made me want McDonald's. I'm probably gonna go after this.
I was about to say, I'm about to go.
The bootleg version?
Yeah.
Upside down, yeah.
You guys wanna just go to McDonald's together? We'll get some McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
Get some a big whack.
Big whack. That's what they called it.
Yeah. Bro, all right. Out of all those four, who are you guys most afraid of?
Probably the black guy, just because he's probably as strong as Sakamoto.
The meatball man. His name popped up on there. It was when it first popped up. I swear to God, I had to run it back and rewatch it so I know the name. I thought it said Manimal.
It said the minimal, right?
Minimal. Makes everything.
Yeah, so I was like, what the hell? I was like, wait a minute. I was like, no way. Manimal got a character.
I gotta tell Manimal, dude.
I was gonna change his contact photo to that. I swear to God. Swear to God. Person I'm least afraid of.
Probably the girl.
I was gonna say probably the manga guy.
Nah, mine's the girl.
He looks kind of like not too crazy.
least
He
afraid
just
of?
looks chill.
Yeah, because like that's... But see, I watch a lot of horror movies. It'd be the chill killers that'd be fucking...
The craziest, huh? They're slicers,
Yeah,
man.
I feel like I'd be least afraid of that guy because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. The women are scary too, but then the no pickles, bro.
He's
no
a psycho,
pickles.
bro.
You'd be least scared of no pickles?
No, I'd be least scared of the manga guy, but
Oh, I was like, that's who I'd be most afraid of.
The no pickle guys kind of freaks me out a little bit because we've seen what the other guy did when there was onion on his salad from the order. Stabbed the chef repeatedly with a fork.
It was the mafia guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, from the order. That's what they call that, the order. Crazy. I like pickles though.
I don't like pickles.
Pickles are good,
I'd
man.
be pissed.
Depends. You know?
Pickles are good. This episode though, cliffhanger. Didn't expect it this early, but it was a great way to end it too.
Pissed.
I'll give it a 9.
9.
Yeah,
Pissed.
maybe 8.5.
I would give it 8.5, honestly.
Yeah, 8.5, 9.
I give it a 9. I give it a solid 9.
Excited for next season. Who do you think they're starting with? Who's gonna be the first one to pop up on them out of those 4? First one is
You don't think they're gonna pull up all at the same time?
I think they might have to, bro.
I think they
Nah.
might pull
You don't
up.
think so?
Because there's 4 of them, and then there's 4 on their list. So I'm thinking they're gonna pull up at the same time and probably have like 1v1s and shit.
But they're not after just Sakamoto on them. He's after Sakamoto, Shin,
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be
and
a
the
4
order.
on 4.
Everybody from the order.
Oh, from the oh.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not Heisei. It's not Lou. It's not the mafia guy. They're after Sakamoto and
Mhm.
Shin, and the order.
They're all after him, bro.
If I did have to put matchups up though, Sakamoto's going against the Manimal.
The Manimal. You usually gotta call him the Manimal.
Yes. Lou's going against the girl.
That girl, yeah.
I'll put Shin against No Pickles,
Yeah.
and I'll put Heisei versus the manga guy. I feel like that'd be a good matchup. But I feel like if
Those are
they're
good predictions, honestly.
pulling up one by one, the Manimal's pulling up first.
I would think he'd pull up last because, say they take him out, and I feel like everyone would be scared because that's their strongest asset.
That's what they're supposed to think. But it's always the brutes that don't think and go first. What happened in Hunter x Hunter with the strong Phantom Troop guy? He went in first. Homie brought a shovel to the fight. In that show, bro, there's this brute fool who went to fight one of our main character guys, and when the fight was about to happen, homie brought a shovel and said, all right, I'll use this after. Buries the body after he kills the fool. On some dog shit, bro. Talk about aura. That was fucking aura. That was aura. But great episodes. Next week, We're gonna probably, since Sakamoto's over and maybe Dr.Stone might be over, we are gonna record Thursday again. We're gonna put Devil May Cry up there. We're watching episode 1
on the 3rd, right?
Yes, on Thursday. So is that it, guys? You guys have anything else for people? All right. Thank you guys again for joining us. If you guys haven't already, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your auntie. Tell your uncle. Tell your granny. Tell your grandpa. Tell your dog. Tell your cat. Tell your gerbil. Tell your manager. Tell your boss. Tell your coworker. Tell everybody. Subscribe to the podcast. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Until next time.
Yeah.
Peace.